Good morning. We're going to talk about today what we learned about yesterday. So, can anyone tell me what a polygon is?
A shape with straight sides.
Yes, that's correct. Can you give me an example of a polygon?
Triangle, square.
Is a circle a polygon?
No,
How do you know?
because it doesn't have straight sides.
You're so smart. I love it. Okay. The reason we reviewed polygons is because what we're going to learn about today builds on that. We're going to talk about perimeter, but before I tell you what it means, I want you guys to take a guess. But in order for you to do that, I'm going to give you a little clue. So I would like for everyone to stand up and line up, and we're going to head outside to our playground. All right, was that fun?
Yes.
Awesome, I'm so glad. Okay, for those of you who didn't see, we headed out to our playground and we ran along the fence line of our play area. So with that big clue, can anyone tell me what they think the word perimeter means?
Around something?
Around something, that's right. Perimeter is the distance around a shape. Our playground is square, and so we ran around it. Now to talk a little bit more about perimeter, we're going to play a game. And everyone is going to have their computer with them. So you can put it on your desk, but please do not open your computer or log on or anything until I tell you, because I'm going to explain a little bit more about perimeter first. Okay? So I would like for you to look at the board. What shape is that?
A rectangle?
A rectangle. That's right. How do you think you can tell the perimeter around this rectangle?
By counting the squares?
By counting the squares. Okay, that's right. Can you do that for me, please? How many do you see?
18.
18. That's great. Yes. 18. And you counted the boxes around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, there is another way to figure out the perimeter. Because, as we know, not all shapes have little squares in them, right?
Right.
So you have to be able to figure out the perimeter around the shape without having the squares in the middle. So I'm going to show you an algorithm. Can you say algorithm?
Algorithm.
Algorithm, that's right. That is a fancy math word for formula or learning how to solve a problem, an algorithm, okay? So, we're going to look at the same example as we did before, okay? And the first step is the perimeter. We're doing around the rectangle, right? We know that the length of this rectangle is what?
5.
5. And we know the width of this rectangle is
4.
4. And the length of this side is
5.
and the length of this side is
4.
4. So to find the perimeter of this shape, we would say 5 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4 equals 18. Or the algorithm we can use is 2 times the length, we're going to use an L for length, plus 2 times the width. We're going to use a W for width, the length of the shape and the width of the shape. So if we did 2 times 5 plus 2 times 4, what is 2 times 5?
10.
10. What is 2 times 4?
8.
8. Remember, we have to do our multiplication first in order, as order of operations go. We multiply before we add. Okay, 10 plus 8 equals?
18.
18. So this is the quick version, or the way you can find out the perimeter without having squares in the middle. Does everyone understand?
Yes. Can we always multiply 2 times the length like that?
Can you always multiply 2 times the length?
Yes.
Well, that's a very good question.